Good evening.
Hello. Hey everyone, we're going to get started in just about 3 minutes. Oops. Hey everyone, welcome to our Wednesday night How to Maximize Your Ketone Zoom. My name is Jody Scheibe, and I'm coming to you from sunny, warm San Diego, California. For those of you who are new to Zoom, not a lot of us are new to Zoom anymore after this year, let's just be honest. But for those of you who are, we have this awesome video option. I see some of you with your camera on. I love it. I love to see your faces. I love this interaction. We also have a chat box where you can type things in. So as I kind of intro the call and intro myself, I'd love for you guys to say hi. I'd love to see where you guys are dialing in from. Every week I try to see, do we have a Canadian? Do we have an Australian? Do we have somebody from across the world? I want to know. Second Zoom ever, just found the chat box. Jason, you're rocking it. We got Oklahoma in the house, Washington, Massachusetts, Ohio. You guys, this keto conversation is hot. It is hot. It's all across the world right now. So this is super, super exciting. We got Rhode Island, Indiana. I'd also love to see, I'm going to keep asking you guys to engage in this chat box because I think it's more fun. Who invited you to the call? I'd love to see that. And then maybe how long you've been drinking ketones, or if you've never drank them before. Some of you may be sitting on this call going, I'm not quite sure what my friend invited me to. They asked me to hop on. So if that's you, then you are in the right place. We are so glad you're here. Obviously, Drizzle, awesome, invited you. Nick, only about a month. Dominique, never tried it. Oh, this is awesome. This is gonna rock your world. So again, my name is Jody. I am a mom of 3 teenagers. I just hung up the phone with my oldest, who is away in college, and he comes home in about a week for summer. I have a 19, 17, and 15-year-old. I've been married for 23 years. And about 4 years ago, I found ketones on Facebook. It'd be really cool to see how you guys found them too. Did you find them off Facebook? Did a friend call you? Did you see a TikTok? Did you get a text? Scott on TikTok, Facebook. We didn't have TikTok 4 years ago, but I did see someone's live on Facebook. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, how many of you knew or have tried a keto diet? I did years ago, and it was not for me. I just couldn't do it. It was really hard. So when I heard about ketones, by the way, that's what we're gonna be talking about tonight. The fact that you could drink them, put yourself into ketosis without having to do a strict diet. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. I kind of called BS on it. I didn't believe it. I kept having to dig into the science, and then I tried it. So now here I am 4 years later. I don't go a single day without drinking it. My husband's lost 30 pounds on the product. I give them to all my teenagers. And we love ketones. So tonight you're going to learn a couple things. You're going to learn, like, what are these? What are these? How do you use them? Kind of some tips and tricks on using them for more energy, using them for fat loss, specifically fat loss, not weight loss. We're going to talk about that. We're going to go over a couple of our different products. I'm sure you saw me. I was drinking this as the Zoom started. We're going to talk about a couple other products that we have to offer, how they work. We're going to hear some awesome stories. We got some really great shares. Carrie, I love the unicorn by your name. That just makes me smile every time I see it. And we're going to also talk about how to never pay full price for ketones. Does that sound awesome? And I'm going to teach you how to get them for free. Like my friend Carrie says, free tones are better than ketones any single day. Okay, let me just start out with like, what the heck are ketones, right? I know we have some newbies on here who have never drank them. So in the past, the only way to get ketones in your body would be to do a strict ketogenic diet, the keto diet. You've seen it. It's trending everywhere. It's super, super high fat, really, really low carbs, almost no carbs, very low protein. And after a series of days, sometimes a week, then your liver starts breaking down fat cells and making something called ketones. Why is that so exciting? Well, because when ketones float into your bloodstream and go up to your brain and your muscles, you have about 30% more oxygen in your cells. No joke, 30% more oxygen. So you have better energy, better focus, better mood. You don't crave carbs and sugar, which is where ketones kind of come in as a tool for fat loss. And you even start to sleep better. So the benefits of ketones, or having them in your body, which means you're in ketosis, is better energy, better mood, better focus, better sleep, and best tool for fat loss. So if you've been drinking ketones and you felt any of those benefits, put it in the chat. I want to see. I want to see how much fat you released. I want to see, if your mood got better. Yes, doing the diet is annoying. It's hard. And I'm telling you, this mom of 3, when I found ketones, you guys, before I started drinking them, I was chasing energy every day. I don't know how many of you have kids, but I had 3 kids in 3 different schools with Common Core homework at the time, sports, all that stuff. And I was just reaching for coffee and reaching for energy drinks and, just not feeling my best self. And I thought, well, I guess that's what 40 is about. I had just turned 40. I guess that's what it is. Then I started drinking ketones, and I had one of those first day moments. Not everybody is like that. So I just want you to kind of be patient if you're starting out. I mean, I'm seeing that you guys are reading this in the comment. I feel amazing, down 20 pounds, but how I feel tops the fat loss. That is awesome. So the first day I shook up ketones, I remember going to pick my kids up at school, and I wasn't like reaching for the coffee or the energy drink. And then when my kids were snapping at each other and they were in a really bad mood, I was still happy. And I was like, what is going on? My mood is so much better. In fact, my husband noticed it 2 or 3 days later. He's like, babe, I don't know what you've been doing. Like, I think he thought I like dented the car, and I was waiting to tell him, because he's like, babe, you've been so like nice. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, but whatever you've been doing, like, please keep doing it. I was like, no, I found this powder. Like, you don't have to do a keto diet anymore. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. You can just shake it up, put it in a shaker bottle. I have my Nalgene bottle here. They come in all different flavors. You drink them, and it puts the ketones into your body, puts you in ketosis. My husband's like, I have no idea what you just said, but if you get some more packets, I want to drink them. So that's what we have here at Pruvit. We have bioidentical ketones. Okay, so this means that when you shake them up, I mean, I'm floored by the comments. I hope you're all reading them right now. We have 45 pounds of fat gone. Someone was drinking 3 to 4 bangs a day, plus 2 Starbucks, now only ketones. This is awesome. So when you drink these, it's a biohack, you guys. It's like, I live in San Diego. I could definitely go get a boat and go to Hawaii. It would take me a really long time. Or I can hop on that jet plane, because we have jet planes now. Well, guess what? We have pure therapeutic ketones now. You don't have to do that keto diet to get into ketosis. So win, win, win. So this is our Keto Nat. This is our mainstay product. It comes in several different flavors. In fact, right now we have some seasonal flavors on our website. I don't have the packets because they sold out really fast. Some of them did, some of them are still there, but they come in lots of different flavors. You're going to find a flavor for you. By the way, these are vegan. There's no artificial colors or flavors. They're all natural. There's no dairy, no gluten, no soy in any of our products. It's very important. That was very important to me. I'm an ingredient reader. And they come in all different flavors. The flavors are amazing. There's no sugar in the product, nothing artificial. You can choose to order them with a little bit of caffeine or without caffeine. Here's two different ones. It's not the caffeine that gives you energy, you guys. It's the ketones. It's the fact that they can enter into pathways in your brain. According to the author of the Ketogenic Bible, ketones can enter into pathways of your brain that glucose can't. So if we're eating the average typical diet, I'm going to give you some tips on how to utilize your ketones, especially if you started with the 10-day challenge. This is going to provide you with that better fuel source. 30 pounds here since Christmas, no more fast foods, coffee shops, no more pasta, pizza, feel better. Here's the best thing. I get this question a lot. Do I have to change my diet? When you start drinking them, just start drinking them. That's my best first tip. Just shake them up and drink them. Wait to eat till you're hungry. Guess what? You're not going to crave the same types of stuff. So what you see happen is your diet just starts to shift naturally. Like my husband would walk past the donuts at church without grabbing them for the first time in years. And he wouldn't have even realized like, oh, I deprived myself, or, oh, I couldn't have that. It was literally like his brain didn't crave it anymore. So that's how ketones really, really help with fat loss. So I have a couple friends on here who are going to share their stories. Michelle, I see you. It's still sunny and bright where you are, but I'd love for you to come off mute and just kind of share your journey with ketones. We've got 63 people here on this call. We've got a lot of people who've never tried them, and we've got some people who have been having awesome experiences.
Hi, Jody.
Hey, thanks for sharing.
Hi, everyone. So I've been drinking ketones for a couple of months now. And before I did, I was definitely addicted to energy drinks, a couple a day, afternoon coffee loaded with caffeine, trying to get through the afternoon slumps. I didn't really sleep through the night very well, and a little on the scatterbrain side, embarrassed to say, but I was trying to do too many things at once. And then since I've been drinking the ketones, I could not believe how quickly I felt a difference. Within 3 days, I had more energy than I've had probably in 20 years, all day long. Never had to grab anything in the afternoon to keep it going. And I just do one caffeinated one in the morning, and I do a caffeine free in the afternoon. And I have way more mental focus. And my favorite thing was the overall sense of well-being that I hadn't felt in a long time. Definitely sleeping through the night. I was always a light sleeper, so I would toss and turn a lot. Now I'm getting at least 6 to 8 hours of dedicated deep sleep every night and feeling wonderful. I think a benefit, of course, that I love is the fat loss, the fat burning, because I did do keto as a diet a few years ago, and this is so much easier. It's so easy to just shake up and drink. I don't have to plan out my macros. I don't have to count anything, and the overall sense of well-being, I think, is my favorite part.
I love it. Someone asked me once, they're like, sum up in one word how those ketones make you feel. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, I don't, like, my brain's just happier. It's hard to explain the sense of well-being. It's like, all I could think of is when I was like, awesome.
Right. I totally get that, because that's what I just tell everybody. I just feel good all day long, every day.
I love it. I love it. So Michelle mentioned, thank you, Michelle, so much. I know you're juggling like grandchildren today and all that. I appreciate it. So Michelle mentioned she drinks 2 packets a day. So most people start out with 1. If you have a sensitive system, you can always start out with half a pack. If you purchased our Drink Ketone 10-day challenge, that comes with 20 packets. And I apologize, I don't have a box anymore because they've been flying out of my house lately. People are texting me, I need extra, and I don't have a box right now. But it's a box that comes with 20 packets of a variety of flavors. And you may start out with 1 your first day. As your body kind of adjusts, it's very important to stay hydrated, by the way, when you're in ketosis. You do deplete sodium a little faster, so it's important to stay hydrated. You cannot overdose on them. That's a great question. They're 100% water soluble. Okay, so I've drank up to 4 a day when I didn't have access to like food, like if I was traveling or at an event or something, and I use ketones as my fuel source that day. So you will completely just pee out whatever you don't use if you drink 5 or 6 a day. My favorite tool to stay hydrated is something called Mitoplex. I hate to even call it an upgraded electrolyte because it's way more than that. It's little packets. These are the citrus flavor. I love them. They are life. I'm telling you, I mix them with my ketones. They have some vitamin D3, some creatine, and something called MitoPTQ, which I'm going to get a little geeky, helps extend the telomeres of your DNA. So in layman's terms, it's good for anti-aging, just saying. If you're geeky like me, go to pruvit.tv. Pruvit.tv. Maybe someone can put it in the chat and go search Mitoplex or Keto Nat or energy or mood or sleep. Go hear from the scientists, go hear from the doctors. You'll get so many good like nuggets on Pruvit TV. I love it. It's a great app. So Mitoplex is my favorite. If you've been doing 1 pack a day, you may want to start adding that second packet in the afternoon. It just depends on your life, your schedule. For me, I usually get kind of that energy crash more in the afternoon. So I use something called Keto Cream in the morning. This is an awesome product for all you coffee drinkers. This is what I put in my coffee. So think like magical bulletproof coffee. This has MCT, which is medium chain triglycerides. It's a very healthy fat for your body. Your body cannot store MCT as fat. Okay. It's a medium short one. It burns through it for energy. So it's going to light up your brain. It's also going to help your body in the morning create its own ketones naturally. This does not have ketones in it, but it has the MCT. So when you put it in your coffee in the morning, and you haven't eaten all night, so you've fasted, like if you wake up in the morning, good job, you did a fast. It's great for your body. And then if you kickstart your day, this is what I do. I put it in my coffee. It helps me burn fat, and it has 4 types of collagen. So hair, skin, nails, fills me up. And then I wait until I'm hungry to eat. By the way, I just gave you a great tip for fat loss. If you're using the keto cream or the nat in the morning, after you drink it, wait until you're hungry to eat. Okay. These don't break your fast, and it will help you do something called intermittent fasting, where it just kind of extends that fasting window because you've been fasting during the night and then you push it out a little farther. The keto cream, this is our sweet cream. Every now and then we have a seasonal like pumpkin spice, or the peppermint mocha was awesome during the holidays. So that's another one of my favorites. I'm looking for my friend Mariah. Mariah, if you're on here, come off mute because I can't find you on the screen. Just come off mute anytime or text me because Mariah was going to hop on and share her story. I'll go into one of my other favorite products real quick. Keto OS Pro. I saw a couple people talking about this. This is my absolute favorite to use like post-workout. So if you do work out, or if you're looking for a tasty treat in the evening, the Pro is amazing. This is the dark chocolate. Now, my ketones, I usually mix with water and ice. Can't mess it up, water and ice, sparkling water, whatever. But the Pro, I love to mix with unsweetened almond milk. And it tastes like a shake, and it's awesome. This does have ketones. It also has some protein, and it also has some MCT oil. And because the ketones are mixed with the MCT, it releases a little bit slower. So for those of you who really struggle with sleep, this in the evening can really help you out. The ketones are going to help keep insulin down overnight and help you sleep deeper. That's how that works. So it's ironic that the same product that gives you that focus and energy can help you sleep deeper, but it's true. It's just how it affects ketones, insulin, sleep, like that. There are so many products, Michelle, but honestly, our Keto Nat, it's our mainstay. Start with it. Start there and then play around. One of my favorites, Mariah, if you are on here, come off mute or text me. I don't see you. One of my favorites here is this Keto Up. It's a carbonated ketone and it's awesome. This one's the Toucan Tango, and it's flavored like, it's like tropical, like coconutty or Susan's eyes just got all big. Yes, it's like a vacation in a can. And of course, it's convenient. It's one of my favorite products. Oh, just like you haven't tried this yet. This is awesome. I love this. It's a little tart too. And I like a tart flavor. Yeah, it's like a sweet tart, but tart on the end. So one of our products that people don't talk about a lot or enough, I think. And again, this isn't to overwhelm you with products. It's just so when you get on the website, you're going to be like, oh, Jody told me just start with the 10-day challenge. I'm just going to start with the ketones. That's great. But maybe in the back of your mind, as your journey continues, you're going to think about, you know what, I might like that evening proton, the chocolate, or, you know what, I do drink coffee. Maybe the keto cream would be good for me. We have this awesome, I've talked about MCT oil a little bit. It's in our keto cream. It's in our proton. But we also have it straight, just isn't like an oil. So for those of you who maybe the keto cream has some dairy in it, a little bit of dairy, so maybe you can't do dairy, but you want the benefits of the MCT oil in your coffee, you could put this in. I drizzle this on salads. I saute vegetables in this. You can do anything you want with this, anything you would do with a normal oil. You can mix it with your ketones and you can drink it straight. Susan, the keto cream you can use to make food. I've seen people bake with it. I think my friend Ria made pancakes with it this morning, almond flour and keto cream. I need to get the recipe. People can put it, you can put it in tea. You can put your keto cream and mix it with your ketones too. So that's a great question, Jason. Do you need to cycle it like with performance enhancing? So ketones are all natural. I want you to think of them like a fourth macronutrient. So the 3 macronutrients we have are fats, carbohydrates, and protein, right? You have a choice on what to fuel your body with. Now you have a fourth choice. It's this packet of Keto Nat. It has a caloric value, and this 50 calories of Keto Nat is going to fuel you further than any 50 calories of the 3 other things I just mentioned. So it's a choice, Jason, what you want to fuel your body with every day. So people ask me like, do I have to drink these forever? No, unless you want to do a really strict keto diet to get ketones in, or you don't want to utilize a superior fuel source. So they are naturally produced in your liver. If you put them under a microscope, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference. So I choose to fuel my body with ketones every single day because it makes my brain light up. It makes me feel better. And the published studies coming out on these, once you start hearing them, by the way, we have an awesome educational virtual event coming up called Keto Academy. It's 3 evenings, it's virtual. So instead of watching Netflix, you could just watch Keto Academy for a couple nights, and it's $37 for the whole 3 nights. Like, it's nothing. And you're going to hear from scientists and doctors who are currently not working for our company, okay, but they're currently doing studies in the field of ketones and ketosis and how they work in your brain and how they work with your hormones and how they help with insulin resistance. You're going to hear from the doctors. So if you're like that skeptic like me, or you're geeky like me, or you just really want to learn more, definitely get with the person who invited you to this call and be like, what is that event Jody was talking about for $37? Michelle, all those doctors too, and all our YouTube channels talk about thyroid. They talk about different medical issues. I'm not your doctor, obviously, but we have lots of doctors that can address that. So that's a lot of information. These are some of the best questions I've had on this call, by the way. I don't see where my friend Mariah is. Can you explain why you don't get out of ketosis when you eat? Yes, I can. So remember, you're drinking the ketones. You're not having your liver make them by doing that strict diet. So if you eat, these are still present in your bloodstream. So it doesn't take them out of your bloodstream. Your body, your brain will use them typically for about 4 to 8 hours, depending on your activity. Everyone's a little different. But look, people usually fall into 1 of 3 categories. Okay. So person number 1 is like, all right, I want to jump on and test drive these. By the way, everything comes with a money back guarantee. Okay, I'll repeat that because it was important to me. I was really skeptical. And when I found ketones, I didn't have a lot of extra money. So I was like, before I try these, I need to know what happens. So person number one, you may just log on to whoever invited you to this call. Start with our 10-day challenge kit. That's the variety pack. It's discounted for all new customers, $99. You can buy up to 3 of those at that discounted price, and test drive them. Take them, see what they can do for you. By the way, if fat loss is a goal, you've got to give it more than a week. You've got to give it more than a week or 2 or maybe 3. Your fat cells fill up with water before they collapse. It's called something called the water whoosh. And because ketones preserve muscle and really aim to help you lose fat and not weight, you will see non-scale victories first. So take measurements, please. Don't go by your scale, throw out your scale. I know it's hard, but take measurements. So person number one, buy the challenge kit, buy the keto cream, buy something, take them for a test drive. You might even want to put it on our Smart Ship program. This is it's kind of like auto ship, but I hate that word. I hate the auto ship programs where you have to call and sit on the line to cancel something for an hour. We've all probably dealt with that, right? That is not how this works. I see Brenda going, Our Smart Ship program is awesome. Whatever you put on it won't bill or ship for 30 days. So you can set it up when you order, and everything that comes on it will be 22% off. You can change products at any time by logging into your own account and doing it yourself. You can cancel at any time by logging into your own account and clicking a button. You are in control of it. Every 3 months you are on a Smart Ship. The 4th month, you get a free box of ketones, a free gift from our company. That is amazing. It's a reward program for our loyal customers. Okay. So that's person number one. You're a customer. You might even put something on Smart Ship. Then there's person number 2. You're a customer and you have something on Smart Ship and you're like, you know what? My dad and my neighbor, they've been asking me why I'm like looking so svelte and feeling amazing. So I'm going to give them my customer link. And if you have 2 friends who also get on Smart Ship, then yours are free every month. You are a customer getting free product. I have never, ever, ever heard of another company who does this. I'm just telling you, I've sent many, many girlfriends into Whole Foods to buy particular products, and I've never received anything free from Whole Foods. So you can be a customer. You're on Smart Ship. You have 2 people use your customer link. By the way, just invite some friends to this call next week. You'll probably find 2 people. And you start to drink free ketones. So then there's person number 3. Maybe you're sitting here thinking, well, wait a second, I have more than 2 friends who would be interested. Or maybe you're thinking, you know what? The keto conversation is hot. I would love to get free ketones, sure, but it would be really, really great to earn an extra paycheck every week. And really great to join a community of like-minded people helping other people be their best version. And that's when we talk about, because I'm seeing some kind of comments in the chat, that's when we talk about what it looks like to become a promoter with Pruvit, a brand builder with Pruvit. Share this conversation. You can share it with 3 people. You can share it with 300 people. And join our community of like-minded people who just really want the best for you. You guys, keto right now is the #1 Googled health word. When I found the product, I immediately said, oh gosh, I'm person number 2. I need to get these for free. I was a stay-at-home mom for years and we were struggling in San Diego. And I was looking for stuff. I used to Google at-home jobs on Craigslist or mom jobs or jobs from 9 to 2. So I didn't have to leave my kids and I could pick them up from school. So I was definitely like, I need these free. And then one of my friends said to me very boldly, hey, you should do this business. You should be person number 3. And I was like, nope, I'm not on social media. I don't really know anyone. I do love the product though. I feel amazing. And then, really quickly, I decided to jump in and start to share the product. So if you want to hear more about what it looks like to be a promoter, to be a brand builder here at Pruvit, I invite you to stay on the line right now. I'm going to take the call probably about another 20 minutes. I'm going to share with you what it looks like to be a promoter. Like, how much money does it cost? Do I have to have social media? Do I have to have a ton of friends? Do I have to be an expert on ketones? We're going to go over all that. So I hope you all stay on the call to hear that. You're going to hear some stories too. Anyway, if you have questions, get back with the person who invited you to this call. I hope you all stay on, but get back with the person who invited you to this call and just pop them your questions. And I'll see you just in 1 second. Hey guys, welcome to our Wednesday night brand builder call. My name is Jody Scheibe. And for those of you who I have not met, maybe you're just hopping on to this portion of the call tonight. I am a mom of 3 teenagers. They are 15, 17, and 19. And I can't even believe that when I say it still, because I still see them super little. I've been married for 23 years. I have been drinking and sharing ketones now for a bit over 4 years, which legit just blows my mind. And I'm glad to see you here, Jason, in the chat. So I'd love to see in the chat, you guys, if like who invited you to the call, what main questions you have. Look, this call is going to be awesome. I'll try to keep it tight. It's hard for me. I'm an Italian. If you haven't noticed, I've been talking with my hands the whole time, even when you can't see them. That's just how it works when you're Italian. But we're going to talk about like, what does it mean to be a brand builder with Pruvit? How much money does it cost? Do I have to buy product every month? I get that question all the time. The answer is no. But do I have to buy product? Do I have to be a star on TikTok? Do I have to have social media? No. I'm going to go over all this. We're going to hear some stories. I have my friend Katrina on this call. I have my friend Amber on this call. We're all going to share. Oh, Keto Dad invited you. Nick's a good friend of mine. You guys are in good hands. And listen, we want you to ask questions. Never in a million years did I think I would ever be doing this. I'm just going to be honest with you. I said I would never do 2 things. Okay. I said, I'll never drive a minivan. I drove a minivan for almost 15 years, you guys. And I also said I would never do community-based marketing. And that's what this is. It's community-based marketing. And I can tell you now, it is hands down best business model I've ever seen. And I've actually been involved with a lot of different businesses in retail. So wish you could see video feed and comments at the same time. Jason, what device are you on? Maybe I can help you out there. So Katrina, are you here tonight? I've got 54 people on, so I'm not sure if I can.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, awesome. So yay. So here's my friend Katrina. So she is the one who introduced me to ketones. Thank you for hopping on. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
She's like, Jody, you should do this business. I was like, oh no. Like I was kind of rude. I wagged my finger. I don't do that type of thing. Someone mentioned Amway in the comments. That's what I thought. I was introduced to Amway years ago, and that's what I thought this was. It's not that. And I was like, heck no. And then she kept talking and I kept watching. And then I saw that keto became the #1 Googled word. And then I saw her family's life change. And I saw that you don't have to be an expert. And I saw that the product spoke for itself and you have a team of people to help you. I thought, gosh, what if? She's like, Jody, let's go, lock arms. Let's do this. And it changed my life forever. So thank you for hopping on. I'd love for you to kind of share what your journey has been like as a promoter. And then we can kind of go back and forth and on the different questions.
Absolutely. I love it. Thanks for having me on. Hi, everybody. My name's Katrina Nikes. I live in San Diego, like 10 minutes from Jody. So I'm super spoiled. I get to hang out with this lovely lady. But yeah, I'm super thankful to be on the call tonight, and I'm happy to share my story. I got started somewhere between extremely skeptical and nervous with all the what ifs. I see you guys in the chat with your comments, and that's so funny. It's so relatable. I felt that way too. So I just want to tell a little bit of my backstory. I had tried a couple of other businesses from home, really had not had much success. I don't have a social media following. I'm not like super cool like Amber on the call. She's got like this big TikTok audience. That was not me. You guys, I'm a homeschooling mom. I have 4 kiddos, ages 10, 8, 5, and 22 months. And so yeah, that's a lot, right? I juggle a lot within my day. Time is always precious, right? So if you're someone on this call thinking, gosh, I just really don't have time. I don't know if I have time. I'm here to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. I juggle all the things. I know Jody does too. And when I heard my friend sharing about this on social media, the first thought that popped in my head was, that sounds too good to be true. But if it works, if this really is pure ketones, if it really puts you into ketosis, my science brain, you know, you heard everything about the product, but my science brain and my background in fitness and health and all of that, it flipped on. And I was like, this is something I want to be the first person to tell everybody I know if this is real, if it really works. Well, you guys, the jury's out. This is real. It works every time. You can prove it on a blood test. It tastes amazing. I mean, I can't stop raving about this stuff 4 years later. I literally, as you called me on to speak, Jody, I got a text from my neighbor and she's like, I'm down 7.5 pounds in 8 days. And I'm like, whoa. So that's the stuff I get super excited about. And just to speak on that for one moment, you know, before finding this opportunity, I guess you could say I was very fulfilled as a mom, but still kind of looking for something that I could get excited about, passionate about, ways to help people. And also, of course, you know, create income. Heck yes. Can we have that conversation? I think it's really important to like be real about the financial part of this too. And for me, I couldn't afford to just be a customer. And I never went into this thinking I was just going to buy ketones and just pay for them quietly. I thought, I'm going to tell everybody I know, and I'm for sure going to get them for free and hopefully make some extra money. So it's something I can get pumped about because you guys, I love helping people. So if you are one of those that you're like, you love to help other people, you love to sow into people's lives and, you know, share something that really works, you'll be so fulfilled by this. And it's so rewarding beyond the paycheck to get those kinds of text messages like I just got. But if we can talk about the pay part for just a second, I'd love to share my story and just be real and raw with you, because when I found out about ketones, I couldn't afford anything extra. My husband had actually lost his job, and he, here in San Diego, he was on unemployment for almost a year, and then that ran out, and we literally did not have income. That's when I heard about ketones. So I wasn't like ready to just spend money. That was just not on the table. That wasn't even in my line of thinking. But I was really thankful because my friend who was sharing on social media at the time was really bold about the opportunity to not just drink the ketones, but to get them for free and help other people and make some extra income. And so that was really what perked up my ears. And I had to know more about how that worked. And we're going to explain a little bit more in detail about how it works. But like Jody said, it's a very simple system, something that even I can do with my busy life. And so, you know, I jumped in with 2 feet after just doing a trial pack. I literally just drank the product for a few days. I jumped in as a promoter. We're going to talk about the brand builder packs that we have available. They're discounted, you guys. When I bought full price. I had to borrow money from a family member to get started. But you know what I saw the chance to share this with people as trial packs. Who here started on a trial pack? I started with a 5-day trial because that was all I could afford. And my husband didn't even know. He was like, you know, always it was like, what conversations are stressful between you and your spouse? It's like, how much did you spend at that place? How much did you spend at Target, right? Ladies, come on. So I was kind of tired of those conversations, to be honest. They were stressing me out and I was ready for better financially. So I got my trial, and with that excitement, with that hope, I texted some friends. Oh my gosh, I just found this stuff. It's powder. It puts you in ketosis. It's crazy. You got to try it with me, right? And that's how I launched my business without even realizing it. I sent a campfire video to some friends. Before you know it, I had people lined up that wanted to do trials also. And so that's how this conversation really got rolling for me. Followed the simple system, got friends drinking ketones with me. And you guys, this is mind blowing, but I replaced my husband's lost income and then some my first month. So if you're sitting there thinking, man, I don't know, you know, I know because in prior businesses, I made like $50 a month or like, you know, 150. That's not what this is. If you're wanting to create real income, You can do that here. That's a real possibility. If you're wanting to just buy some extra groceries, take a little pressure off, make a couple $100 extra a month, you can do that here. So I guess I'm here to tell you, like, the possibilities are endless, and we're just really excited to get with you, answer your questions, help guide you through the process, and help you reach your goals, whatever that looks like. So Jody, I'm sorry I'm all over the place trying to tell my story, but it's so long. So
no, I mean, when I asked you, I was like, well, because I was in the same position as you. I started with a 5-day trial. Like, by the way, we sell these for $35 or $40. This is how you can launch your business and actually make a profit. I was the skeptical one. I was, I had been asked to join a ton of people's other things, and nothing excited me. Nothing lit me up. I'm sorry if like makeup or eyelashes or leggings light you up or whatever, Amway and having to shop on a different website for your paper towels, like, just doesn't light me up. I'm just being honest. But when I fell in love with the product, and I asked Katrina, I said, well, I don't have any money. And she said, do you remember how you were willing to try this for 5 days? And you Venmo'd and PayPal'd me. She's like, do you think you could have some friends, ask them to test drive it? It's $35, $40 if you're shipping it. I'm like, yeah, my sister will, her husband will. I have a bunch of friends that would test drive 5-packs. I definitely don't know if I have a bunch of people, if I sent a link to, that's weird. And I don't like being weird or salesy. Nothing about me is salesy. And she's like, perfect. Maybe just ask your friends and family to test drive these and give you their opinion. I was like, great. So what do I do? And she's like, it's simple. We have a simple system. We call it ACE. Okay. It's attract, connect, enroll. She said, your only job is to get people curious. Just like you heard her say that she texted her friends like, oh my gosh, have you ever tried ketones? I was like, yeah, I can text my friends that. And she said, then we have this video. It's 4 minutes long. It's a cartoon. It's a no-brainer. You don't even have to explain the product yourself. I'm like, good, because, well, I don't really know how to explain it yet, except that I feel awesome. She's like, great, say that and say, watch this short 4-minute video. It explains it better. I'm like, I can do that. And she goes, here's the best part about the ACE system: attract, connect, enroll. She said, when your friend comes back to you with a question you don't know how to answer because you're brand new, just say, great question. I don't know. Be honest. Say, I don't know, but let me connect you to my friend who's been doing this longer, and she can tell you the science here, or tell you how that will help with XYZ. So I was like, you mean just connect people to you? And she's like, yep. So your only goal is to get them to kind of test drive the product, connect them to me, and I'll help validate. I was like, I can do that. I can do that. So I always joke, if anyone can do this, if I can do this business, anyone can. Like, I literally barely knew how to use my iPhone. Okay. I never even knew there was a messenger chat on Facebook ever. Like, I'm not tech savvy. I don't have a big social media following, but I did have some people I could text, right? If you are on Facebook, a simple curiosity creating post that the person who invited you here can help you make, you'd be surprised at how many people are like, what is that? I want to test drive it. Everybody's willing to try something for 5 days. And here's the thing, when you come in as a promoter, it's only a $49 fee for the whole year. You get an entire business. It's like getting a franchise for $49. Okay. By the way, that's a tax write-off too. So I get excited about that type of stuff. I had a girl on the Zoom the other day. Who was that? I don't know. Amber, you're on there. They're like, I owed this amount of money on my taxes. And then I wrote off my Pruvit stuff because now I have a business, and it might've been you. Now I owe $17. And I was like, oh my gosh. So the $49 fee is just our business promoter fee. It gives you your whole back office. It gives you all your links. You are given everything, all the systems, all the Zoom calls. You don't have to do anything. And then if you choose, and I highly suggest this, it's optional, but you can come in with this brand builder pack, which is discounted ketones, not for you to drink yourself. I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's meant for you to have these trials to launch your business. It's meant for you to flip them. And when you do, I'm so not tech savvy. I'm going to try to screen share real quick, and then we're going to hear from my friend Amber. If I mess this up, just have grace for me, you guys. But I'm going to show you these brand packs. Let's see. Okay, good. Let's see. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Katrina, can you see that? I can see your face. Okay. So these are optional. These are really the best ways to get started though, because look, I didn't want to be weird or salesy. I didn't want to text someone a link and ask them to purchase something, but I did know that I wanted people's opinions. Like, hey, will you test drive 5 packs and give me your opinion? I could get behind that all day long. So we have a pack called the Brand Builder Mini, which comes discounted at $497. And when you sell that out, you profit about $200-300. So you profit on your startup. I hope you guys are hearing what I'm saying. Like if nobody ever even orders from your link, you profit on flipping trials. The Brand Builder Max, that's our most popular. That's the one I came in with, but I came in at full price, like Katrina. It's discounted to $1,000. I mean, it is, let's say what it is, $997. It's $1,000, right? When you flip this out, if you do 5 for 40, you end up with $1,600. So you profit about $600 on trials. There's only enough for 40 people to do 5 days or 20 people to do 10 days. It goes fast. I sold mine out in 3 days and I had no clue it would go that fast. So you profit just from the startup. Plus, this package gives you some extra bonuses in your first 30 days. And it lets you earn as if you were a rank 5, which basically, I'm not very techie. It just means you make more money in your first year, no matter what rank you ever achieve. Like you earn at the highest level. So I came in with the Brand Builder Max Pack. I was so scared and nervous. I was like, Katrina, if I don't sell these out by next Saturday when it hits my credit card, you got to buy these off of me. No joke. I said that. She's like, if you just follow that simple system I gave you and connect people to me, connect them into these calls, you will flip it. And I was floored at how many people wanted to try this stuff and give me their opinion, because people always want to give you their opinion. So I didn't have to be weird or salesy. I didn't have to do a party in my house. I didn't have to do all that stuff that had always been a turn off to me. I just asked people to test drive it and give me their opinion. So Jason, I have some ideas for you too. We had a girl who literally had like $13 in her bank account and she pre-sold that entire pack and had the $1,000 in her Venmo 24 hours later to buy the pack and send out her trials. So we're really creative. We're all about helping people get started the right way. I will mention before I forget that in your first 30 days, you have a Go Challenge where you can earn up to $750 in cash bonuses as well as flipping your trials. You earn off everybody who orders from your link. Your friends can share their link with their friends to get free product. So it just kind of like snowballs and gets bigger no matter what you do or where you take it. So Amber, thank you so much. My friend Amber's on here and she's been a promoter with Pruvit now for, gosh, feels like I've known you forever. That's an awesome, you guys, I just want to say, like business aside, I know this is a business call. This is way more about people. This community is way more about people. The people I have met in this community, I'm a better person for. The stuff the community has offered me in terms of personal development and education, I'm a better person for. So, and one of those people I'm so forever grateful. Like if I never even made a dime doing this business, and trust me, I've made way more than a dime, I would be so rich because I met someone like Amber Horn. So thank you for jumping on and sharing tonight.
I love it. Thank you for the intro, Jody. My name's Amber Horn. I live up in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in Oregon, and I've been drinking and sharing ketones for about 6 months, and I'm just loving it. Love this community as well. So kind of what happened was I had lost 50 pounds, and then I came to a stall where I couldn't lose any more weight. And I was eating in an extreme calorie deficit, and my body wasn't responding. And this was me like intentionally tracking my food for about 5 months. And before I lost my 50 pounds, I had spent a lot of time in my bed, 12 years. I weighed about 100 more pounds than I do right now. And I was struggling as a mom, struggling as a wife, just struggling in life. I didn't want to get out of bed, didn't want to leave the house. And so when I had lost that 50 pounds, I started feeling better, but then the weight loss, it stopped. It wouldn't continue. And I remember one night scrolling through TikTok, and I found somebody that's talking about these ketones. And I always scroll past any type of ads. That's just not my thing. I've avoided any type of sales or ads on social media. They make me uncomfortable. They make me nervous. Like, will you buy my product? I don't like any of that stuff. And so I was like at a point where I was feeling extremely desperate and looking for help, not knowing where to get that help. And so I bought like one of those 5-day trial packs. The first day of drinking it, I lost 2 pounds. Second day, another 2 pounds. And in 10 days, I was down 10 pounds. I did not change my eating, but I continued on my calorie deficit that I was in and not losing weight, and just added the ketones, and boom, the weight loss started. And within a few months, I'd lost another 50 pounds. So I'm down 100 pounds total now. But about shortly after I started drinking the product though, I was so excited that I wanted to share this, because I know so many people that are spending their life in bed, not functioning, feeling sad, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, not able to get up and down the stairs. Like, I had lived my life like that for 12 years, and I was desperately needing help, not knowing where to get it. And I felt like I found it. I found what everybody needs. I found how to get more energy, how to lose fat, how to sleep better, how to be in a better mood. Like, I found that. I found the thing I had been looking for so many years, and I decided I wanted to share that. And I have a little bit of a platform on TikTok, and I thought this is going to be really cool because I can openly share this product on TikTok and reach people like I don't even know. Share this product and change lives. And that's what I set out to do. And I told my husband I wanted to do it, and he looked at me like, what the heck are you talking about? Because he knows my social, like, I just stayed in my room for so many years. He's like, you're going to what? You're going to share a product? You want to buy a what? A brand builder pack? Are you joking? Like, my husband's so cheap, and that's a series that we do on TikTok, and he doesn't spend money. So I told him about these brand builder packs, and I said, well, they said that I could profit off of them. And he's like, well, let me see the spreadsheet. So I had to come up with this whole spreadsheet of the income, or the costs, the expenses, and the income I would produce, and how much it would cost for me to sell them, especially if I had to mail them. And he's like, okay, I she's serious about this. This is not something that I typically come home with. And he was on board once I could show him that. And I sold out my brand builder pack before it even arrived on my doorstep. And so I had to buy another one, and then another one, and then another one. And I'm telling you, this product people want. It's changing lives. And so here I am 6 months later, and I'm just loving being part of this company, associating with the people in the business. It, like Jody said, it's life-changing. It's incredible. I just was in Arizona at like a mastermind with lots of people who promote ketones. And I had the time of my life. Never in a million years would I ever imagine wearing a cowboy hat, line dancing in front of a bunch of people. Like, my life has completely changed. I'm no longer the person that hides in my bed, hides in my room, that's embarrassed about the way I look, embarrassed to be my kids' mom. I mean, I lived that way for so many years. And I'm changed. I'm a new person. And it's so exciting to me to be able to share the excitement behind it with so many people. And like last month, I hit a rank where it's called rank 6. There's different ranks within the company based on, if you want more information on that, we can hook you up. But there's different ranks in the company where you can earn different things. And I actually earned a car, which is crazy. And that's super exciting because I've never like had a car. We've always had like these junky cars that barely work because my husband's so cheap. And like now I get to go pick out a car. But I'm not money motivated really, but that's an exciting thing. And I hit this rank called rank 6, and like they refer to me as like a champ now. And I really don't know what that means other than the fact that maybe I know what I'm talking about, but which I don't really. I'm just loving this product and loving sharing and changing lives. And I spend my day talking to people about how their lives are improving, how they're becoming a better mom, how they have more energy, how they're able to do better in their jobs. And I'm rambling now, but I'm super pumped up, guys. This product will change your life, and it will change the lives of the people around you. So don't hesitate, buy that sample pack, buy that. I guess we're on the brand builder call, but jump in, let's lock arms. Let's do this together. I'm super pumped. And if you want your life to change for the better, jump on board with us. So excited. Thanks for letting me share.
I mean, there's like 80 muscles in your face, you guys. And I think I was just using 90 when I was smiling. I'm just saying, like, I love it. You're going to find that most of the people like Amber and myself, we've never done something like this before, ever. We said we never would. Most of the people in our community, by the way, are people who've never done this before. Oh, and here's another tip or just fact. It's a fact, not a tip. 90% of our community are our customers. That legit says we've got a rockin' product. People want what we have. People want better energy, better mood, better focus, better sleep, best tool for fat loss, more than ever this past year, you guys, more than ever. So like home-based business right now is also another one of those top Google words. Susan, I'm glad you finally jumped in, and sometimes timing is everything. It really is. And if you're sitting here and you're thinking, oh, you've got the butterflies in your stomach, like I would love to do what Amber just did, but I'm nervous. Like that's how I felt. That's how everyone feels. That's normal. When people aren't nervous, I get like a little bit like, wow, how are they not nervous? Because it is scary, but here's the thing. You've got, first of all, money back guarantee. You've got a profit on the startup of your trial packs. You've got a whole team of people to help you. Amber definitely didn't do this alone. I didn't do it alone. I still don't do it alone. You've got a ton of people to lock arms with. We have an amazing community of people. And, you know, all I know is that I don't know where my family would be had we not found this opportunity. You know, I spent about 5 years previous to this helping my brother launch a nutrition company, actually. And we put products into Whole Foods Market and Sprouts Farmers Markets across the world. We sold in other countries. Like we put products on the shelf of stores. It was a retail business model, right? That company was never profitable. It was never profitable. So it opened my mind to the idea that people sharing with people is the best business model. There's no middleman, there's no overhead, there's no nothing. I had someone the other day say, oh, is that a pyramid scheme? I go, heck no. The only pyramid scheme I've been involved in was when I put products into Whole Foods Market. And they took 40% margin off the top of the products we put in there as a business owner. So I was floored when I joined this community, and I'm like, wait, everyone wants to help me? Like, you don't get that in corporate America. You don't get people who are like not competing with you. You don't get people who are trying to help you. And that's what this is. And all I know is, you know, our family was really struggling financially, and whether you want to make $200 a month and help pay for your kids' sports, that was my goal, by the way. My goal was to put my kids back in travel baseball. My husband actually played professional baseball for 7 years in the minor leagues. And we would tell people, oh no, we're giving our boys a rest. We're resting their arms. No, we weren't. We just couldn't afford to put them in travel baseball. Like, so whether it's just that amount of money you're looking for, that's how I entered this. Or maybe you get in and you see a bigger vision, or you see a vehicle that you've never had before. For me, I'm a mom. I want to be home when my kids are home. They're going to be gone soon. I already got one off at college. And so I was looking for this opportunity, and for me to be able to make a full-time income. This is, by the way, what my husband and I do full-time now. My husband actually lost his job when COVID hit. He lost his job. He was the sole breadwinner for over 20 years of our marriage. So for us to have this vehicle and this opportunity to create income for our family together from home is life-changing. So whether you're looking for community or people, because we have a lot of fun together, whether it's the Dude Ranch last week or whatever we're doing next, we want you. Whether you want to share it with 2 people a month, we want you. Whether you want to share it with 2,000 people a day or 2 million on TikTok, whatever. Again, you don't have to have a TikTok or Facebook or anything. I did not. And this business has been awesome for me. So no matter where you're at, please get with the person who invited you to this call and just say, I want to learn more, or just tell me about that simple system. Or, you know, Jody mentioned you profit. Tell me more about that. We have this call, by the way, every Wednesday night. We start with the product side of the call for half an hour, which, by the way, you could launch your entire business by inviting your friends and family to next week's call. And then we talk about the business every Wednesday. So it's one of my favorite things to talk about because I do want to shout it from the rooftops. By the way, I did sell that old minivan that I said I'd never drive when I earned a car with this company, and it's a lot better than a minivan. So thank you, Amber. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you guys so much for jumping on here. And thank you for all of you, over 51 people. I never, ever take it lightly that you took time out of your busy lives, away from your families, away from your dinner hour, away from putting your kids to bed. And you sat on and you listened to some complete strangers talk about their love for ketones in this community. So thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the dialogue in the chat too. I love the dialogue. Jason, I can't wait to connect with you. You're my favorite dialogue on this chat tonight. I love it. You remind me a lot of me. So thank you guys so much. Thanks, Amber. Thanks, Katrina. We'll see you guys next week.